Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video we're going to be playing in a lot of new makeup. I'm going to be retrying the Fenty Soft Lit Luminous Foundation. I got a different color. We're going to see how it goes. I also got my hands on the new Mario, what is this? The Soft Sculpt Bronzing and Shaping Serum. And I got my hands on the new Hourglass blushes. So we're gonna be trying all of these out and we're gonna see, you know, what's to come of it. So we're gonna go in with the MAC Studio Radiance Primer. All right, so I have two shades. I have the 420 and the 445. I think I'm gonna go with the 445 just because I know it has like an olive-esque undertone. So I'm gonna try this one out. I'll show you guys the 420. I feel like 420 is gonna be too light. All right, so this is 445, this is 420. We're just gonna, you know, go with it and swatch for 45, 420. Yep. So I'm gonna back up a little so you guys can kind of see. 445, 420. I'm gonna go with 445. This is making me nervous. Let's see. Okay. So, oh, that looks good. I don't know why I look so, I don't know. I feel like I look yellow on camera, but watch when I go back, it's gonna be like, oh, it's the perfect. Let's do another layer. One and a half of a pump. I just don't want this to go too, like, please don't go too olive. All right, 2 layers. This is what it's looking like. Super glowy, super healthy. Radiance is definitely there. All right, so here we are, 2 layers, very glowy. I love how this looks. I think 445 definitely is a better color for me. In the matte version, I cannot do 445. It goes extremely green, very, very olive, but this is like a healthy balance between the warmness and the neutral olive. So love how this looks. We're gonna go ahead and conceal and bronze, but I'm gonna use the Saie concealer. This is in number 15. I'm actually thinking I probably should use Janessa. I'll say Janessa. So we're gonna use the Saie. I'm gonna use number 15. I've been really wanting to try this concealer. It feels really good. All right, so while this settles for a second, we're gonna go in with the new Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Bronzing and Shaping Serum. So they don't have all of the colors in the store. Well, they have all of the colors except for one in the store. So I got my hands on the dark that's not in the store. This is only online. And I also got dark deep just to kind of see how it works. So I'm excited to try this. I think, is this the one that you can do both ways? We're gonna see. Yes, so this is the one that has the pump and the wand. So you can pump it out or you can use the wand to place it. You have full control and full range, and I think that's pretty dope. So I love this. This is very innovative. I think, if I'm not mistaken, was it that had this kind of idea? I don't know. If I'm wrong, I'll label it on the screen which brand it was that kind of did that method with their foundation. So yeah, we're gonna try this out. We're gonna lay down dark first, and then if I need to darken, I'm gonna go in with the dark deep. So I'm gonna have a swatch so you guys can see the difference in the two. This one is dark. This is what dark looks like. and blend it out. So it's almost my skin complexion. What? And then we have Dark Deep, which is the deepest shade for Makeup by Mario. So this is Dark Deep. Yeah, I'm for sure gonna have to use this one because this one is like not my bronzing color. I could go a little bit darker. Let's go ahead and blend this concealer. Oh, it blended out really well. Super pretty. The concealer blends it out very pretty. I do like it. I feel like this is going to be perfect for somebody that likes a light coverage. You can build it up to kind of medium full. It doesn't feel heavy on the skin. So if you don't like the feel of a heavy concealer, you'll really love Saie concealer. I love the glow and the finish that it has with it. So I'm a fan as of right now. And I'm using number 15. So I'm not mod. It looks really good on the skin, especially with the foundation. Okay, let's go in with the bronzer. I'm so nervous. Let's see. I'm gonna go to Sephora just to make sure that these are the darkest too. Yep. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna go in and use dark first to lay it. All right, so this is dark. So this is what dark is looking like. I'm definitely going to have to mix in the dark deepest. This is like a half a second darker than me. So I need a little bit more oomph, like as you can tell. Let me just back up a little bit. So it just gives a little bit of warmth, but I want to look like I was on Turks and Caicos sand with the sun hitting me. So we're gonna go a little deeper, okay? All right, so dark deepest. We're gonna mix in dark deepest now and slowly build up. Yes, I love how they look mixed. This is what I need. A little bit of oomph. All right, so this is what we're looking like, all mixed. Love, 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 love it. I love them mixed together versus the dark by itself. I feel like the dark by itself is not quite deep enough. I love how it feels. This is definitely a glowy, soft, radiant bronzer soft sculpt. So if you love the glowy look, this will be for you for sure. So I got the new Hourglass Unreal Liquid Blushes. I got Imagine and I got Moment, and I just thought these were the two best colors for me. I love the warm orangey vibes because I can wear them almost all year round, especially fall is coming up and winter is coming up, and we're in summer right now. So I felt like these would be the best colors for me. So let me go ahead and show you. All right, so let me show you what they look like. I feel like these were pretty reasonable for Hourglass, especially for blushes. These were $36. And if you know Hourglass, you know they are expensive. So I felt like these were a good price ticket for these. So yeah, especially because a little bit goes a very long way. What I will say that I do not like that I noticed on the package is that the colors are on stickers opposed to, I'm gonna give you guys a close-up. Let's see, can you guys see? So the names of the shades are a sticker on here. Hourglass make too much money for that. Like, really? I felt like they could have definitely done a little bit more, especially by placing it like just like they named it with all of their ingredients or whatever was on here. They could do the same thing with the name, like a sticker. I felt like that was just a real, come on, Hourglass. Y'all make way too much money for that. So that's one thing that I do not like, but I do like the colors. You screw the top off. Well, before you screw, you want to make sure you shake it really, really well. Once you have it shook, once you've shaken it, there is like a little thing at the bottom. You're gonna push it to drop out the drops. You just push it and it drops it out like that. So this is Imagine, and then, so this one is Imagine and this one is Moment. I'm gonna blend them out so you can see. Imagine, and this is Moment. So, wrong finger. There we go. So I just feel like these would be really pretty on my skin complexion. So I want to try them out. So before we get to setting, I'm gonna do Imagine on this side and Moment on this side. I'm gonna go in with this little brush. I'm gonna start off with, what do we say we're starting off with? Imagine. I'm gonna do Imagine here. And then we're gonna do Moment on this side. Moment. So pretty, definitely different vibes. I think I'm gonna blend out this side first. Let me pick up a little bit. Excuse me. This is super pretty. I just love the tone. Oh, that's really pretty. And then Imagine. So this is what we're looking like. This is definitely a very pretty blush. It's just so pretty. I loved how they looked and I felt like they would be really good. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and mix them just because I wanna look balanced, you know? So I'm gonna go ahead and mix. I probably don't even need to add any more of this deeper color, but. So we're gonna go ahead and set. I'm gonna set using the Ben Nye Luxury Powder in Banana. All right, so to keep the rest of the natural luminous vibe going, we're gonna go in with my Ride or Die. This is the MAC Mineralize Skin Finish in Dark Deepest, and kind of lightly dust over the rest of the face. I feel like I say in all videos, but I love this powder because it doesn't take away from the glow to your skin if you're using a more glowy hydrating foundation. It definitely sets everything and it gives everything a natural luminous finish while keeping everything in place. All right, so we need to bronze the skin up a little bit. So I'm just gonna go in with my NARS Laguna 6 bronzer. This is the travel size because I have so many bronzers, and yeah. All right, so we're gonna be recreating a look. Although we have a lot of new products, there is this one look I want to recreate, and I'm gonna show it. I'm gonna pop it on the screen so you guys can see what I'm talking about. I just fell in love with just like the eyes that she had. They were so pretty, and I'm gonna recreate it. So that's what we're about to do. Start with, this is the Makeup by Mario, and I think I'm gonna start with M5, which is this one right here, and kind of dust this all on the lash line. I mean, all over the crease. And that will be like our starting point. So start here from the lash line all the way up into the crease. So I'm gonna go into matte number 7, which is this one right here, and layer it on top again, just to kind of give a nice radiant gradient to the eye. So I'm just kind of stamping it in and kind of almost like a sweeping motion. So stamp back and forth, and then when I get to here, kind of sweep it. So I'm gonna mix matte 8 and matte 7 together and stamp one more time on here So this is just gonna give a base for what we're gonna lay on top. The Makeup Forever Artist Pencil, because you can smudge this one without it setting crazy fast, gives you playtime. So I'm just going to kind of get it going on the back of my hand and start going along the lash line, as close to the lash line as possible, kind of smudging it in the lash line, if that makes sense. 239 smudge brush, and I'm gonna just kind of run it back and forth on the lash line. Kind of back and forth, so it smudges it out like that. And then kind of, this part is gonna be kind of hard to explain, but kind of like go from the lash line and slightly pull right above it and pull into the lash line. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I'm going like, so this is the, ooh, this is where it stops right here. I'm gonna go slightly above where that line is created and pull down, up, down, pull it and get into the lash line like that. So it kind of softens it. So this little brush right here, I'm gonna take it, grab a little bit more of the black from the pencil and take it to smudge, really like smudge out this liner so that it's not a perfect line. There we go, like that. We're gonna use a brow brush for the black, so the matte number 9. Tap off and press it into the lash line. Get as close to the lash line as possible because this is where it's most intense. So same concept, this is a Gemini, so if you have any black color, go for the black. And I'm just gonna take the Gemini palette and, what is this? Bonnie, yeah, Bonnie. And go along the lash line again with it, just to keep the lash line as deep as possible. The Melt Cosmetics, what is this? Onyx Ultra Matte Gel Liner. And go into the lash line because this is pretty deep as well. You can also use this for smudging, but if you're a beginner, I wouldn't so much smudge with this because once it's set, it's on there. So I would trace it out first before committing to this, because this is a commitment when you start smudging with gels. There we go, super black. Next, we're gonna go into what she has like on this whole little area right here, the lid, not close to the liner. So I kind of mixed some stuff up because I was like, you know what? I don't know quite what they mixed, but it looked something similar to what I mixed up. What is this? So I just mixed it because it still looks shiny. So I mixed Danessa Myricks Celebration cream things, whatever, and I mixed it with a little bit of clear gloss just to kind of give it some movement and to keep it shiny, because it looks like her lid is glossy, not glossy but glossy, if that makes sense. Like not super high shine, but it definitely has a nice little reflection to it. So I'm just gonna grab a little bit and kind of start here and here and work with a little bit at a time, kind of right here in this area, and kind of dust it all on this lid space up, not touching the black. Just kind of keeping it low but above the black, if that makes sense. Same here, trying not to touch that black because I don't want to muddy this color up. I just want to place it first and build from there. So yeah, I'm just gonna build a little bit more to the side. She has like all right here. Yeah. And then I'm kind of dusting the brush off after I lay it down. I dust the excess off so I can kind of just place and lay this color down of what I'm looking for. Okay. And I'm doing it with my head tilted up because in her reflection where her head is down like this, you can see the placement. So that's what I'm trying to achieve. And I feel like so far so good. So it also looks like with her head down, it's a little bit over her, a little bit over the, yeah, like a little bit over the liner. So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna kind of lightly tap it over the liner because I don't want to muddy up the liner. But I tapped a little bit over the liner just in the front because that's what it looked like her picture kind of was. But I tapped it, wiped off my brush, tapped it, wiped off my brush, just so we don't muddy up the liner. Like I was saying, so that you can still see the liner, which that's what the objective is to kind of see the liner through it. So it also looks like she has on lash extensions that are pretty full. But I'm gonna go back and kind of matte out this. It looks like she has a wing liner. I really don't think I want to do a wing liner. Yeah, and I need to deepen up this little area right here. It looks darker up in this area, so let's do that. I'm gonna take what does she have it deepen? We're gonna take matte number, say 8, 9, 10, matte number 10, and focus it right here. So where you can see like the natural shadow would be, that's what we're gonna focus that area like that. And it kind of created like a little extra shadow, which that's what it looks like in her picture. But she also has a larger lid space, like I said. So we're just trying to give the illusion. I'm gonna go in with this matte number 8, mixed with a little bit of 9. I probably should go in with a smaller brush. Let's do that. So we're gonna go with a smaller brush, 8, 9 mixed. Tap off the excess. And just kind of focus it right here. I think that I'm gonna try to smoke out the lash line just a little bit more because she has like a heavy smoked out lash line. So I'm just gonna go in with matte number 9, matte number 10, matte number 11, matte number 12, and mix them together and go over the lash line because her line looks pretty heavy. Yeah. And then she has looks like she has lash extensions on, so yeah. Okay. And then I think I'm gonna do a small wing, but I don't want the wing to be too heavy. Could do it with the, it looks like black smudged with like this black brown. So that's what I'm gonna do underneath in my waterline. I'm gonna do a black pencil, smudge that out, and then do number 11 to smudge it out even further. All right, so we're gonna go in with a heavier lash because her lash was pretty heavy, and then finesse the rest of the face. Yeah, this is a heavy lash, but her lash was heavy. And I need to blur, oh, well, it's pretty blurred to it. All right, so let's deepen up this contour just a little. Okay, so let's deepen this bad boy up. This one is always hard. There we go. There we go. So we're gonna go in with the Haus Labs French Rosé blush, and we're gonna dust this on the cheeks because it looks like her cheeks are a little flushed with a little bit of color, not a lot, but you still see like a hint of like a peachy, pinky, corally, orangey vibe. So we're gonna do that. All right, so we're gonna use the Natasha Denona I Need a Glow. First, I'm gonna lay down a little bit of this Sephora collection number 4 blinding bronze. I guess highlight just here, cause I don't know, I feel like I need to be brighter up in here just a little bit, just to kind of top. There we go. Yes. Okay, then we're gonna do the I Need a Glow highlighter on top of the blush, but that's also placement because she doesn't have full cheeks. So I'm just gonna dust a little here because I'm a little fuller in the front of my face anyways, and then she has a little bit at the tip of her nose. Yeah, yep. And I don't see, oh, I see a little bit right here on the bridge. Not so much this part, just higher up. And then she looks like she has a little dusted in the middle of her forehead over her brows. Yeah. All right, so her lip is nude. She definitely has a brown liner, MAC Chestnut. I'm gonna overline just a little. A little, and then I'm gonna cool it down. I'm gonna use the Give eyeliner in Settle Brown just because it's a cooler brown. This is an eyeliner, but I need to cool this down. Definitely to look cooler, so I'm gonna go into Nude Blush from Sephora collection. I'm gonna take 9, is this right? Yeah, I could take this one. We're gonna take the L'Oreal Color Rich Lipstick in 983 Utmost Taupe. Chai Latte by LA Girl. This is her too brown. So this is it. But we're gonna tie and give the high shine gloss using the Anastasia lip gloss in, I don't know the name. The name came off, but I think this is caramel. We'll leave it down below. Yes, this is her lip. Clear gloss to top it off, because that really kind of, clear gloss always ties the lip together. So even if you have your lip combo with a gloss on, trust me, add a clear gloss and you'll notice a whole difference in the way the whole lip looks. So we're about to add a clear gloss, and so clear gloss on top. Boom. See how that tied it together? So next we're gonna go ahead and set the face. To set the face, I'm gonna go in with the Urban Decay All Nighter in Hyaluronic Acid Watermelon Fruit Extract Long Lasting Makeup Setting Spray. This is gonna give you that dewy, glowy look, and that's what I want, even though we are already pretty glowy, but that's just a reflection of the highlighter. So we're gonna go ahead and, well, first let me deepen my brows really quick because her brows are pretty deep, so well, deeper, and I feel like we need to deepen it because the eyes are so smoky. Yeah, going with a setting spray. So I set with the Urban Decay All Nighter Hyaluronic Acid and Watermelon Extract. This is gonna give you that dewy, glowy look, which I love. And I love how this came out. Super glowy, extra reflection. She's a little bit more matte throughout here, but you know, I love to glow and I wanted to bring back the glow from the foundation. So let's go over everything that we used today and I can give you my final thoughts. All right, so let's touch base with the foundation. The foundation that we used was the Fenty Soft Lit Luminous Foundation in 445. I love this color, hands down, so much better than the first time that I tried it. In the beginning, it definitely was a little warm, but I don't know if that was my lights or whatnot, because in person it looks really good. And it just came through way better than that first time. The first time I was definitely a Oompa Loompa. No go. So the first time I definitely looked like a Oompa Loompa. I think 445 is definitely a better option for me. The reason that I didn't try it the first time was because, well, not even the reason, because, well, yeah, the reason I didn't try it the first time is because on the website, the picture or the person that was representing it, I didn't think that was going to be me. And even though they matched me to that in the matte foundation, it goes way too olive. Way too olive, but I do love how it looks this color way better. So yeah, I do love it. I love the finish of it. If you love a glowy hydrated look, this is for you. If you are normal to dry, you will love this. If you are oily, I don't think you would enjoy it as much, just because it is definitely a luminous glow, hands down. But it is very, very pretty. Next up is the Saie concealer. I do love this Saie concealer. I love how it feels on the skin. I love how it blends it out. I love the coverage on it. This is a hydrating concealer, so you do have to set it if you want it to kind of stay. I don't know how it would go without setting, because I did notice it creasing after we bronzed and then came back to try to set. So I feel like if you like a radiant, glowy, hydrating concealer that you don't mind setting, you'll love this. You can also use it for spot concealing, but that is a very pretty concealer. So that's gonna be for my girls that love to glow. These two together were very, very pretty. I love how they looked. Next up, the Makeup by Mario Soft, what are these? The Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Bronzing and Shaping Serum. I have the darkest shades. These are the darkest shades in his range. The formula I love. It definitely, you can feel like a serum-y base. It definitely is a soft sculpt bronze, so it's not going to be very intense. It's not going to be crazy pigmented. You definitely have to kind of build it up, but it is very pretty on the skin. This is going to be definitely for somebody that likes to glow as well, because this leaves a radiant glow to the skin. The dark is definitely more natural on me. It doesn't give a different, like a crazy bronze, how I normally like my bronzers. This is a very natural bronzer. So I probably would wear this for the days that I have like no makeup and just kind of want to add color to my skin, where it's not kind of competing with a foundation, where it's just on my skin to give my skin a nice healthy glow with a kiss of color. I do like that you can use the pump, or you can use the wand in it. I think that was very innovative. But I gotta remember who else does this, so hopefully I found out by now and I linked it on the screen. But I do like that benefit to it. The dark deep is very pretty. I do think I like them mixed together better than I do like it by itself. This is definitely going to be for when it's more of a full beat type of look. So yes, these are very pretty on the skin. This is going to be for somebody that likes to glow, doesn't mind glowing. If it's closer to your skin tone, you're probably going to love it for a more natural day. I can see anybody kind of using it from everyday natural beat to full, everyday makeup look to full glam. So yeah, if you are interested, I say it's worth checking out. He definitely needs to extend his range. What is the next? Oh, the blushes from Hourglass. I love these blushes. The one thing that I will say, like I said before, is I don't like the sticker for the names. I feel like Hourglass makes way too much money. They charge way too much for you to have a sticker for the name, because we know how easy and quickly these come off. So yeah, I don't like that. However, I do love the formula. A little bit goes a very long way. I'm happy with my choices in color. I think these are very, very pretty. This is going to be for more natural your skin, but better days. You can build them up even if you set them. I think this one would show up if I was to set it by itself. This one, if I set it with a powder on top, it doesn't. But I'm still very happy with these colors, and I can't wait to keep using them. These aren't like the Westman Atelier blushes where you can put them on and once you set them you still see the color like beaming through. These aren't that, but they do have enough color payout for the natural look. It's a very pretty blush, and these are inexpensive for Hourglass, so I'm super happy about these. I love how this look came out. It was inspired by, I think her name is Tasha. Is that her name? Let me go back and look, because I know she was, you know, she's well known for Tyler Perry, but I do not know her name. Tasha Smith, yes, love her. Face was sitting in this photo, and I just definitely had to recreate it. If I had time, I would have did my hair like that and everything, but she ate down this look, and I wanted to recreate it. So her lips aren't as glossy as mine. It's a little more high shine here, so I kind of messed it up, but it's cool because you can always mattify it out. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, her lip wasn't nearly, it wasn't nearly as shiny as mine, so you know, play with it how you want to play with it. But I love how the eyes came out. It reflected so well. So happy. Love how it looks. The lashes kind of played really well because it looks like she has lash extensions on, but I love how it came out. The lips, the face, sitting. Y'all, I love this spray. If you are a person that loves to glow, baby, this is the setting spray for you. This one will have your skin glowing, as you can say, as you see when I sprayed it. Like 0 to a 10 real quick. Love this stuff. Can't wait for them to come out with travel size. So yes, 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 yes. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also hit that post notification bell so you stay up to date every time I upload and you don't miss an upload. And yeah, this was a pretty long video, so but it had a lot of good products, right? So I guess it was worth it. I look forward to seeing my next video, and bye guys. See you later. 30 days of content. I am still trying. Like, it's been a little rough, okay? It's been a little rough, not even gonna lie. Husband's birthday, father-in-law party. I had my family in town. My dad came down, my niece came down to visit, then her flight got canceled and whatever. So it was like an extended period. So then my birthday, then a hard drive failed, so I had to get another hard drive to kind of export. It wasn't exporting. Like, I have videos that I have to refilm now because it was not exporting all of the videos, and I kind of deleted the footage because I thought it exported it all. So we are getting back on track to 30 days of content. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and that's my little rant explanation of what happened and where I've been, but we getting back on it, okay? Yeah, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.